guess head off to the fountain first, and then I'll go from there.
Right, so you head off to the fountain. You're smoking.
Quite heavily.
Yeah,
I was smoking in real life.
Yeah, you're
my
smoking.
character can.
Yeah! It's like a Cheech and Chong movie right now.
Oh yeah,
Really dark, macabre.
Yeah,
Cheech and
yeah.
Chong.
You get your breakfast. You're just like, oh, look at this.
This salad is awesome. I say give my regards to the chef.
Bertha,
Before I leave, yeah.
whatever the fuck her name is.
Yeah, well, you remember the chef's name, right?
No, she has no name.
Oh, she doesn't. Son does.
Traff.
So yeah, I say give my regards to the chef, and I pay whatever.
Since she's like a chef or whatever, they just call her Mama Gob.
Mama Gob, alright.
Nice.
Mama Gob.
Mama Gob.
My regards to Mama Gob. And so I'm gonna go to Vaughn's at this point. And actually, I'm gonna go get my stuff first, because now I'm ready to go out into the world. So I get my gear, and then I go to Vaughn's with Little Black Diamond in tow.
Alright, so that was 2 gold.
Okay. 2 gold.
Because I'm the only
Man,
one that
these
doesn't
omelets-
pay anywhere at all.
These omelets
ever.
are expensive.
Apparently.
The only one who's actually been using their gold to pay for things like that is Ralph.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't really eat anything.
And I just-
And you don't.
Talk and then somehow everyone forgets.
Well, because all the stuff, because you don't really buy anything. Because the only time, like, you have bought stuff before, but most of the stuff that you do is mostly, like, you exchange information.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of how you're making payment. Especially, like, you were speaking to, like, a wizard. And what do wizards love more than money is knowledge. So if you're going to give them something, especially, like, the potential, like, opportunity to research some ancient ruins that no one has seen, it's like, you bet your ass he's going to give you a magical weapon for that. Because that's a steal.
Fuck yeah. In fact, I might ask for something else.
So you do that, you go back, you get your,
Get my gear, make sure
gear,
everything's in place.
yeah, you're set, you start walking over, you go into Vaughn's, little jingle jangle happens, and you walk in, he's sitting there, you just see his, just so delightful and pleasant, just, well, good morning, Lady Punch.
I wave, I delightfully say hello, and I'm in good spirits. And so I say hello, and I tell him, hi, I have some more stuff. I think you might be interested in appraising. And, you may be interested in this. And,
Of course, you always have such wonderful curiosities, as you yourself are a wonderful curiosity.
and your compliments are always wonderful and make me feel better about my day as I go along. And you yourself are wonderful.
Delightful. What do you have for me?
So I reach into the bag, pull out the black diamond. So I came across this in my travels. And
yeah, he grabs it, he looks at it, you see his eyes start glowing a little bit.
you're dead.
He died. He died just now.
He died. Just ashes.
Yeah, he looks at it, somebody gets sucked into it. No. He looks at it, he's like, well, unfortunately this is not magical in nature.
Ah, okay.
But you are very fortunate that this is a flawless black diamond.
It's flawless.
That's worth quite a
So
pretty
he hands
penny.
it back to you.
Okay. So is this something that would make more sense to sell for money, or maybe what could I use this for instead of just selling it for money? Let's say.
The best thing I could think of is if you wanted to make jewelry out of it.
Interesting. Can I see through it, or is it like just completely opaque or something?
You can't see through it. It almost looks like coal because it's so like dark. It's like completely impossible to see through it.
Okay. So if I were to, would you be interested in this?
Of course, it's from you.
Well, what I meant for maybe it's more of a business transaction.
Sure.
Although you would deserve such things, but I must.
What negotiation would you have for this diamond?
How much would you appraise this for? If you were to.
I would say it's 12,000 gold.
Fuck.
You're welcome.
He said you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Yeah, because he probably would have kept it. Who knows?
Well, no,
But
telling
even
you to
then-
inspect the body.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have found anything. if
No,
you didn't
I
roll
wouldn't
that
have.
high.
I would not have.
Yeah, if you didn't roll that high.
Yeah, you're welcome.
1,000 gold.
Fuck, man, you're welcome. Remember me. Remember me when you're rolling around in platinum.
I was thinking it was like a couple hundred maybe, and just, geez, 12,000. That's like, that has weight to it now. Now that it's like,
Yeah, now I think we should start weighing our characters down with money.
yeah.
When it's that much. Fuck. That's basically the bag of platinum that I gave Vextrous.
I know, Jesus.
Probably less.
It probably would make sense to just keep it as more like a banking, just keeping it.
Is there a dwarven bank in this city?
Yeah, because I don't want to walk around with
Probably
12,000
find this
gold.
really bank.
So I'll ask him. I was like, really, 12,000 gold? It
To
seems
you, I would not
immense.
tell a lie to.
Wow.
If perhaps it were another customer, I may lowball them.
Stick with them, see what them.
Both of you, yes.
So I'm going to ask you this more as an acquaintance, as a friend, than as a businessman.
Yes.
What would you suggest I do with something like this? Would you say that that amount of money is even worth? Maybe I can. Maybe there's someone else that might be more interested in it. That might give me more interest instead
Your
of money.
best bet with an item such as this would be speaking to another mage.
Okay.
Items like this are very hard to come by, and some of them make exquisite vessels for magic items. And could be used as an extremely expensive material component for an extremely high level spell.
Did you say materia component?
Material.
Material.
Material. It's very interesting. So, I will hold on to this for now. But I may be back, and we may yet do business.
Your presence is always delightful. Always wanted.
Vice versa.
I did speak to a friend of yours, a companion of yours. He was a very surly looking half-orc.
Ah, I believe I know who you speak of.
He mentioned that you would come here with this diamond.
Oh, okay.
It's like I can read minds.
He also explained to me that you found these catacombs underneath the city.
We did find some catacombs. In
And
fact, that is where I found this black diamond.
you just see like his eyes like light up, not magically, but just like glimmer. Just,
Okay.
well, he asked me if I would be interested in venturing along to try to decipher the text that you have.
And I do the squee eyes, like, ooh, really? That'd be so great! So I was like, wow, that would be amazing. I thought you were so busy. You would want to be. You're teleporting between all of these stores.
Well, for a venture like this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Missing out on a day or so's worth of work, I'm sure is neither hit or miss.
Okay. Maybe there are more treasures to be found. Maybe this works out for everyone.
Indeed.
Yeah. So I guess. So I guess we work out where we're gonna meet because I
did
told
tell
him
you.
I was gonna meet you at the fountain. I guess I'll tell him that.
Yes.
'Cause that's all I know.
He said that you would lead me.
To the catacombs.
I believe so. I believe that is what he
Okay.
meant.
All right. So. Okay. So we will we'll make our way to the catacombs. This is around. It's still morning, right? I guess.
Yeah, that's what we're
So,
doing.
I'll pass by the fountain. I
Yeah,
guess with
either-
you just
yeah,
to make
either
sure.
way, the
yeah,
se-
just
the
to,
secret
on the
entrance
way
is
to
right
the
by
secret
the fountain,
entrance.
so.
Yeah, perfect. All right. So we'll meet up. Meanwhile, you're smoking a bowl of destiny.
A bowl of meat.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be fucking with me.
I told you I would smoke all of it. So yeah, we gotta get to that.
So he's just like, I do have some business to take care of.
Okay.
So I will meet you in the fountain at around early evening.
Ah, okay. All right.
And remember, you have work.
Yes, that's true. Also, I have to dance. Damn, I keep forgetting about
I
my
have
actual
to
obligations.
dance.
Early, well, late
It's
evening.
early. Yeah, but that's late evening, so I should be done.
depending
by
how
then.
long we are there, you might make it.
So okay, so I say I thank him for his time, and politely, give him some
Well, the
compliments.
rehearsal that you're doing is like earlier in the day, because
Right.
if not, because it's not opening up. So you won't have to go there at night to rehearse. You have to go like around now, and then you'll be done whenever you're done.
All right, perfect.
All right, so
So yeah, I go
so early evening at the fountain.
Yes, early evening at
Delightful.
and then, so I think about and I make my way back to get my my work clothes, my tailor's outfit, I guess, and make my way. I bring my gear with me though, just to
Is
have
it possible that I don't necessarily pass out in that alley, but I pass out near the fountain?
Not at all in any way, shape, or
That
form.
would have been
Nice though. That would have been absolutely awesome.
Yes.
But
It would have been a lovely scene. I could just wake up and all of a sudden I see an image of him. I'm just trying to roleplay, Peter.
I actually have ideas for that.
yeah, no, that's really really great. It's really great. But you're lucky when you wake up and you're able to like carry yourself back to Moon's, considering that you you smoked an urn worth of what, a 6 foot, what, you're like
6'8"?
Yeah, a
Holy
6'8". How much did you
300 pounds?
300-pound half
Well,
orc.
you lose a lot of that when you catch fire.
I don't know. That's a lot of bone mass.
That's a lot of water
muscle
weight
mass.
that you lost right there.
Oh, Lord.
But considering that there was all of that, and you smoked all of it in one sitting, took you hours.
Told me I was schizophrenic.
Yeah, I mean,
That's beyond schizophrenic.
I mean, I'm all about it. I do admire your commitment.
I'm actually trying to look up how much I weigh right now.
Yeah, that's part of the reason why I was just like, let me just tell you now.
You're fucked.
This is what you are.
What do you Let's see, how much? You look up how much do you actually weigh when you get cremated?
Like, what's the percentage?
Yeah,
of
how much mass do you lose?
Yeah, I'm trying to look up how much I weigh. I know
I've seen old people that are way more than should be smoked by any. Like, you can't even imagine how many fucking joints you'd have to roll up. You'd have to use an 8.5 by 11 to make.
I'm looking up
thing.
other shit that's more important to fucking with you than how much I weigh. Goddammit!
I love that shit. This guy basically smoked a friend.
Friend.
You probably would have had a
An
better time
average
snorting
human
it.
body takes from 2 to 3 hours to burn completely and will produce an average of 3 to 9 pounds of
4
ash.
kilos. 4 kilos. You smoked more than 4
so
kilos.
You smoked around 10 pounds because I weigh around 280 pounds.
You smoke. I'm so fucking high. What happens if you smoke a person?
Are you gonna Google what happens if you smoke a person?
You immediately get cancer.
We'll find out. Well, I don't think efforts get cancer.
You
They did that with Johnny Ramone when he died in the 80s. One of the guys from the Misfits and a few of his friends, he told them before he died that if he ever died to snort his ashes, and they did it.
That's snorting.
But what happened was they said ashes are not like powder. It's not like quick.
You can't burn
It's
it.
really, really hard, and it's basically rocks at that point. That's when you're snorting it up your nose. They all started bleeding.
I think I smoked it and not actually.
Yeah, you smoked it. Yeah.
What? Oh.
I was re-burning him. I was re-killing you. I re-dead you.
Yeah, there's a lot of carbon in that. You probably did get some sort of lung deposits. Something happened in the tar. Who knows?
So they just give him one permanent penalty to Constitution.
Oh, come on.
He's got enough on his plate.
Well, just so you know, those penalties to your ability scores only happen when you're under stress. They're not constant.
Stress.
Yeah, so in battle, you know.
Combat is not stressful. He's stressful.
Well, no, because they're saying, when you really have to, when you, focusing, that's, the stress of combat. When you really, this person's attacking me, you're dodging and, whatever. It's, it is, when all of that blood is pumping, when you're really,
I'm gonna have to find myself a healer.
So what is that? What is it saying?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing so for something about Tupac being smoked by his friends.
Is it dangerous to inhale human remains? Only if he made a habit of it. I would consider that more than just a habit. That's a one-shot.
It takes
binge.
coal miners years of breathing it to get cancer.
Yeah, now you just did a couple years worth in a couple minutes.
No way I did a couple years worth.
Yeah, actually you did.
Snorting a cremated body could cause irritation if the ashes got into the respiratory system. Water-soluble substances like cocaine can be absorbed through the mucus lining in the sinuses. but human remains would pass straight through the nose and could hypothetically make it into the lungs. Still, the odds are good that most, if not all, of the ash would simply get swallowed and sneezed out.
Hallelujah!
Yeah.
That's
So
if he
you-
snorted it.
So you'll just end up like throwing it all up.
Possibly. Or shitting it.
Or coughing it up.
So I'm probably going to be winded.
You're just gonna be like
We
Gollum, just like spitting up just like black.
If I had a guess, if this happened to happen in real
You
life,
should get an illusionist
the
just to walk
equivalent
around.
would be
Make
I
those
would be-
coughings produce a ghost.
I would have less stamina. So fatigue, essentially.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
'cause
No
I think
way.
sickened is what's the higher grade of Christoph? What's a higher grade of fatigue?
Exhausted.
Yeah. Isn't there?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, there's exhaustion in it.
Yeah, let me look it up. Let me look at the initials right
I'm
now.
exhausted.
Anticipation must have.
Oh.
Oh, target is
Exhausted.
Exhausted. Yeah.
Half speed, can't run or charge.
Exhausted is.
Shit.
Yeah, an exhausted character is more than fatigued.
All right,
Strength and dex.
all right. So
Which
yeah,
are
you're
your
definitely
main ones.
exhausted.
After an hour of complete rest, an exhaustion character becomes fatigued. So I need to sleep for a while.
And what's
Sleep
And after
takes
8
the
hours of rest, you no longer are fatigued.
And without rest, a fatigue.
so what's
character
is there
becomes
anything
exhausted
what's worse than sickened?
Oh wow. Let me.
Incorporeal.
I believe it is.
Isn't it nauseated?
No.
-2 to all attacks, saving throws. Oh, but they will
I
not.
think sickens is as bad as it gets.
All right, so you're
Sick and fatigue.
yeah, you're sickened and
Exhausted.
exhausted.
Ooh, man, you are fucked up right now.
How long does sicken last?
Well,
You
you have to
have
sleep
to-
8 hours, and after the 8 hours, you'll be fatigued, and then after the 8 hours of sleeping that, then you'll be fine. So you need to sleep 16 hours.
I can handle that. I'm high as fuck now.
You're head high.
So he slept all
Problem.
night, smoked,
All day.
and then went immediately back to sleep.
I didn't go to sleep. I went
Wow.
unconscious.
You're
That's-
fucking.
yeah.
You're a fucking useless pothead right now. Is what you are.
Sicken. The target is sickened for 1 round per level. Oh, wait, no. That's something else.
Did I finish that?
Finish what?
The beer that he took away from me.
So good thing Moon's not around.
Would she be
To
like,
see you at your worst.
No, it's just that we don't have to worry about missions.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, in your case, we would be prepared, and we seem to be, you know.
If
yeah,
you guys
we're
were to
going
get
on a
in
mission.
trouble,
Yeah.
I would not be able to save you.
It's okay. We've got a mage.
We've got a new friend.
I have a feeling
Oh man.
that
Sorry,
in my
I'm
drunken stupor, I would try to save you and just show up naked.
Yes. I would actually enjoy that.
Just
You
put
want
up
that
your-
the same way, or yeah? Because I was going to put it this.
Sorry, anything like-
Actually, I'll stand up because I got butt cheeks.
Yeah.
Oh, that sound.
For a minute. We'll take a break.